Hello, and today we're going to be looking at my pure Red Ice Black Dragon deck that I've made. This is casual, there's no hand traps, it's just a bit of fun. Without further ado, let's get into it. First off, 3 Red Ice Black Dragons. This is the main monster this deck's based around, and it's going to get us into several of our useful several of our extra deck. We've got 2 Red Ice Darkness Metal Dragons. By banishing a face-up dragon monster we control, you can special summon this, and you can special summon a dragon monster from hand or graveyard, except another metal dragon. So it's just good at getting more on board. Let's say there's 2 of them. 1 Red Ice Soul. So this has 2 effects. Well, several effects. It becomes Red Ice Black Dragon on the field or graveyard. And send it from hand or field to graveyard to special summon Red Ice from hand or deck, except some. And you can target 1 Red Ice Black Dragon you control to inflict damage to your opponents equal to the original attack. And that's a once per duel effect. So it's a one-off. Red Ice Darkness Dragon. This one, it must be special summoned from hand by tributing Red Ice Black Dragon. You gain 300 attack for each dragon once in your graveyard. So the more you get into your graveyard, the better the stronger it becomes. 1 Meteor Dragon Red Ice Impact. This is the first of the Geminis, and that means you have to summon them twice. First time they're summoned, they are a normal monster. Second time, you summon them, so you just summoning it again once on the field. Other Red Ice monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, so it's a really good protection. Red Ice Black Flare Dragon. This one, again, it's normal. If you summon it a second time, you can burn. If this is involved in battle, you burn it for its original attack. 1 Archfiend of Lightning. Again, the last of the Gemini monsters. It's summoned a second time. You destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls with defense lower than this card's attack. 2,500. It's quite nice. Board wipe. It's also how you get to all of your extra deck monsters. 2 Black Meteor Dragon. This, you can send a level 5 or higher normal monster from hand or deck to graveyard to special summon this card from your hand and increase its level by 1. So it becomes level 7. Banish this card from your graveyard to add Red Ice Fusion from your deck or graveyard to hand. So it just gets you into one of your fusion spells. Red Ice Retro Dragon. So for level 7 or lower Red Ice monster you control is destroyed by opponent's attack or card effect and sent to graveyard. If this is your hand, you can special summon this in defense, and if you do, special summon as many of the destroyed monsters as possible in the same position they were when they were destroyed. You can tribute this card to normal summon Red Ice monster during your main phase, in addition to your normal summon. 3 Black Metal Dragon. You can target a Red Ice monster you control and equip this from your hand or field to the target to gain 600 attack. If it's sent from field to graveyard, you can add a Red Ice card from your deck to your hand, so it's just a nice search and equip card. Black Dragon's Chick, or Red Ice Black Chick, depending on which version of the card you've got. You send it face up from the card from your side of the field to the graveyard to special summon Red Ice Black Dragon from hand. So just another way of getting Red Ice out. Blackstone of Legend. You attribute this card to special summon level 7 or lower Red Ice from monster from deck, except Chick, which half the cards say except Chick. And if it's in your graveyard, you can target level 7 or lower red dice monster in the graveyard, except to shuffle it into the deck, and if you do, add this card back to hand. Then one Dark Magician, we're using this just for the extra deck. Spells. Yeah. We've got Cards of the Red Stone. Send a level 7 red ice monster from hand to the graveyard to draw 2. You can send a 1 level 7 red ice monster from your deck to the graveyard. So you can start stacking your deck for Darkness Dragon. 2 Red Ice Fusion. This is your fusion spell. It lets you fusion with materials from deck, as well as on the field or hand. Its name becomes Red Ice Black Dragon, so then it works with the other cards. And you cannot normal or special other monsters that don't activate this card. And it's once per turn. This is how you get to some of the extra deck. Red Ice Insight. Send a red ice monster from hand or deck to graveyard to add red ice spell or trap through your deck to your hand, except Red Ice Insight. This is your searcher for the Red Ice Fusion. Then we've got board generic support. Kashtira Birth. It's a one-off. It lets you normal summon level 7 monster without tributing. And we won't worry about any of the other effects. It just means I can normal summon my Red Ice or my Dark Magician without tributing. Secret Pillage of the Spellcasters works with Dark Magician and one of the extra deck monsters. Terraforming, just to search out Secret Village. Marginalized Fusion, just a fusion summon from the grave by banishing from field and graveyard. Fang of Proteus, using that with a trap, we can fusion summon. I will fusion summon 1 monster. 2 Claw of Herbos, again for fusion summoning with dragons. And 1 Dragon Shrine. This lets you send a dragon from deck to graveyard. Then if it's a normal dragon monster, you can send 1 more dragon monster from your deck to your graveyard. So again, another way of setting the graveyard. Traps. There's not many of them. Return of the Red Ice. So if you control a Red Ice monster, you can target all the monsters in your graveyard to special summon it. If this card in your possession is destroyed, my opponent's card effect sent to the graveyard, you target a Red Ice monster in your graveyard to special summon it. So it's a really good summoning. 3 Red Ice Spirit, just to target a Red Ice monster except Chick to special summon it. So you can get it, bring it back. Traps. Last trap, sorry. Mirror Force. Just for the extra deck, although it can be a useful trap. Extra deck. Heretic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. Needs 2 dragons, and it can do a bounce on your opponent, so you can stop battles and stuff. Not really needed, but it's an emergency. 1 Red Ice Black Dragon Sword, using a dragon and Claw of Hermos. Gains 1000 attack. Just more equipped with this. And then it gains 500 attack and defense for each dragon type monster on the field and in the graveyards. You put this with your Darkness one, and you suddenly get a lot of attack boosts on it. 1 Mirror Force Dragon is just better Mirror Force for any effects or battle. You can just keep popping your opponent's board, not once per turn. 1 Amulet Dragon, Dark Magician and a Dragon, and it just removes spells from each player's graveyard. Both players' graveyards to gain 100 attack for each one, banished by that effect. If it's destroyed, you can special summon out a Dark Magician from graveyard, but because we're probably making it with Marginalized Fusion, we won't worry about that effect. Then we've got 2 Red Ice Dark Dragoon. We'll make this with Dark Magician and Red Ice of Red Ice Fusion. So cannot be destroyed by card effects. Either player can target this card with card effects. During your main phase, you destroy 1 monster your opponent controls, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. You can use this effect up to the number of normal monsters used for fusion, so twice a turn. Once per turn, when a card or effect is activated, as a quick effect, you discard a card to negate. If you do, destroy that card, and then this can gain 1000 attack. And that's a permanent stack as well. Then we have Archfiend Black Skull Dragon, which is what you need the Archfiend one for. It's if this card battles, your opponent's card's effects will be activated at the end of damage step, stopping in the middle of damage step effects. And at the end of the battle phase, you can target a red ice non-monster in your graveyard to inflict damage to your opponent equal to its attack in the graveyard and then shuffle it into deck. So it recycles and burns. Then, Five-Headed Dragon. We can make this a marginalised fusion to banish 5 dragons. Cannot be destroyed by battle with dark, earth, water, fire or wind monsters. Then a couple of XYCs. Number 11, Big Eye. 2 level 7s. You can attach a material from this card to take an opponent's monster. This card cannot attack until it activates, so you can build up, take those monsters. 3 Red Ice Flare Metal Dragon. After their effect cannot be destroyed when it has material. Well, this card has. So each time your opponent activates a card or effect, you inflict 500 immediately after it resolves. Once per turn, you can detach a material from this card to target a red ice normal monster in graveyard to special summon it. And then we have Typhon, which we can special summon if they've special summoned 2 from X-Check onto our highest. Stops 3000 or more attack monsters from activating their effects. You can also detach material from this card to return a monster from the field to the hand. And that's the deck. I've played it. It's a fun deck. Depending on the hand, you've got loads of different plays. I really want to end on a Darkness Dragon with the Sword Dragon attached, because that's going to be a lot of fun with Bat in the right scenario. But yeah, what do you think to this deck? Feel free to like, subscribe and leave a comment below. It really helps the video and the channel out. And I'll see you next time.